Greetings once again, this is Kalendor. Welcome back to another world view of Crystal Point. As you can see, I'm standing behind, well, in front of my lake. I've had to make a few changes. First we'll update, and then we're going to get to work. So let me show you what we've got going on right here. First of all, you may notice there's a garden. Yes, there is. Oops, I went a little too far. Aha, let's try that again. So, also, you may notice I had to change my walkway, and I'll show you why I had to do that in just a moment. First, let me show you, because the last one, we were starting the garden. Well, I went ahead and finished it off camera, because like I said, I really didn't think y'all would be that interested in watching me build a garden. We got it going on. You've managed to track down some beetroot, so we've got all the crops. As you can see, everything's working well. Got all the lighting I need to keep everything planted. So nice. Let me just touch up this little bit. I know I still need to keep spreading these out, and I'll keep doing that later. But there we are. Get the gear back on, so we're looking good. So the design I went with, you see my lighting choice. I love lanterns. I did a walkway around here, kind of, you know, a little fence in between, so you can kind of peek around. And I basically repeated this on every level. So you come down one level, and you have potatoes. Now you may notice the water is coming down. You can take XP for that. I kind of stole his water flowing idea, even though I've done it before. He reminded me of it, and I was like, you know what? I like it. I'm gonna do it. You notice we got some windows. You may have caught something there, and I'll show you that in just a moment. Spoilers. So we're gonna go down here. You got some blackstone ceiling going on there. Down one more level, and we got carrots. And yes, I only had 4 carrots to start with, so it's a reminder kind of a thing. It's like, oh yeah, I need to go spread those carrots out a little bit more. So we'll do that just a little bit real quick right here. Just not all of them, just some. Uh-oh, I hear thunder. And Spark isn't even on. She's been trying to get skeleton heads during thunderstorms using, you know, channeling on on charge creepers. This is the second storm. Now, if you remember, okay, well, you may not remember. I believe I commented before that I hit an underground water lake, because, you know, there's lava lakes, water lakes. So I just kind of glassed it off. It's just kind of nice, easy. There we go. So let's go down one more level to the ground level. And I just love the way this came out. Yeah, I kept it simple, and I little see-through areas right here. I didn't want it super complicated. It's just the garden. I mean, I could have gotten really fancy with the design. You may notice I've started to add some coral blocks out there. We're gonna fancy that up so there's a nice view. Get some sea pickles so I can light it up so it'll be a better view from in here. But there we are. Here we have it. Now I'm gonna kind of do this a little bit because I'm really trying to not give too much spoiler. There's my stable. There's the look. There's the garden right there. Nice, pure, simple, quiet lines kind of tucked in. I may have stolen that idea from Grian as well, just a little bit. I love the way he did his alleyway in this last season of Hermitcraft, so I kind of stole a little bit, not too much. It just kind of, I like the basic concept of this, so all credit goes to Grian. Now, some of the things I've done. To begin with, I have landscaped, and I added this, my new dragon fountain. And you're looking at that going, wow, dude, you made that. Okay, so I'm going to square up. This is not my design. I thought about it. I debated on it. It's like, I want to put a fountain there. And I kind of debated on a few different ways to do it. I finally found a video, and I will link it in the description. This guy had a tutorial for a dragon fountain. Now, he used different materials. The video's like a little old. He used basically cobble and some other things and built that. And that's the way he did it. I wanted, because of where we are, with the whole underground cave thing, I wanted to go a little darker. So we've got some blackstone, we've got the tile deep slate, some deep slate bricks, and a copper tongue. And he built it on a mountaintop, so I kind of built a platform and I flooded it. But let me show you something else I did, because I'm working with this and I'm, landscaping this out. As an afterthought, I came back, I brought it through, and I just came down. Smaller pond down here with a nice waterfall. I thought it made a nice feature. And I've been running, I kind of walled it off here. Got it all fancy. Made another layer here. Now I'm still working on this. I'm not quite done yet. I'm going to have another wall, and then I don't know what I'm going to do down here exactly, but it kind of gives it a kind of an elevated, divided feel, and I like it. I really do. And I still got lots of stuff to do there. We'll do another video one day where we're going to do some, we're going to work together. We're going to make some farms, get some auto farms. I want like an auto bamboo farm, an auto cactus farm, an auto sugarcane farm. I got plans. We do. So here's this is the updates. And also, I've made a few changes to the house. As you notice, the pillars are gone. I brought those up, and I've made space. And what I'm going to do, and I'm going to do this in just a moment. I can't really do it there, because what I did is I ended up sliding this window over. I kept looking at it, and all credit goes to Keralis, if you know who he is. If you don't, look him up. Dude is awesome. Another Hermitcraft. But Keralis he did a tutorial years ago on building a hobbit house. And I followed his video. That was the initial house that I walked you guys through before. I have made some changes. So this is now a modified Keralis build. So I moved this window over because I just didn't like, to me, the spacing not being identical was bugging me. So I started reshaping the interior as well. Now I freed up the fireplace he had done. I added some copper blocks. I need to get some honey and prevent, the aging. Or I may not. I haven't decided yet. But I left this side coming around, but I freed it up over here. And I I set up this wall a little differently all the way down. I completely made this one larger. I went with an open concept hobbit house, basically. Completely had to redo my ceiling. And I considered doing it on camera, but it was a lot of me going, do I like this? Maybe we should try this. And I just, no. That was not the thing. But we've got this going on. I love the way it's coming out. So the whole plan on this is partly what we're going to work on today is upstairs. Now I haven't done anything else upstairs yet from the last video because I still got this kind of going on. But what I'm thinking now is I really want to change. I want to leave what I got. I'm not going to change what I've started. But these are going to be a whole different story out here. So we've got all kinds of stuff going on here. And I just realized I have the wrong pick for that because, yeah, I don't want straight deep slate. No. So we're going to change picks. But that's why I had to change, just, not to completely sidetrack, but that is why I had to change that platform up there. There's one other thing. Let me show you this, and then we will get to work on the house really quick. Too sweet. So I had to change the platform because the dragon head came up right in the middle of my walkway. So that's easy enough to fix, straighten it out, brought it over into the lake a little bit. We're good to go. But thanks to a friend of mine named Call Me Sky, she discovered, she has a free cam mod, and I've seen it being used. I may get it for myself. I kind of like the idea. It allows you to explore. She discovered I had a geode nearby, but it was above me. So I came in, and we figured out exactly where it was at. As you may have noticed, I do have a camera account. I used that to determine its exact location, and I hollowed it out. So now we have our own amethyst harvest area, and I love this. Look at this, all these crystals. Now, unfortunately, and I didn't know this for certain, every time I asked the question, I never got an answer. It's like whether or not these could be moved. They cannot. If you've ever wondered that, if maybe you could just take a piston, push them down, make it easier to harvest them, don't do it. I blew through one of the growth blocks doing it, so I don't recommend it at all. So, but now I can come up here and get amethyst crystals pretty much all I want. If you're wondering about the magma block, there's actually water over there, so it's kind of cool. Anyway, so, and if you're wondering about this tunnel, that is part of the issue right there. Let's see, I've got silk touch on, so these are coming off whole. Like I said, we got to switch back. But this is just a mining tunnel. With as deep as I am, stone is not an option. So once I realized that this was at the level where stone and deep slate mix, I started digging a tunnel just for collecting coal, iron, and actual stone. Before 118, I never thought that would be an issue. But it is. If you dig deep enough in 118, you have that issue. So there's an update to 118 over 117. If you haven't played yet, or if you haven't found this out, let me show you exactly what this update entails. Something that they have done that I discovered on accident. Where did I put any? No, okay, it must be in here. So yeah, this is gonna be like living room and me and decor. Okay, so here's a cool thing. So check this out. I'm gonna take one of these. I will take two. So let me show you something. Now normally, hold on. I know I just said two, but okay. So normally, if you were to do this, and and if you've been playing on 117, you know this trick. You do this, and you get the cut copper. 4 blocks make 4 copper blocks. Okay, yeah, that's in the past. I think I got a stonecutter up here still. I can show you this, guys. They have made a change, and I love this. If you put it on here, and you want to get the cut copper, so okay, 1 there. Notice this right there. It's showing 4. Now, so if you use the stonecutter now, 1 block of copper will get you 4 blocks of cut copper. Also, 8 slabs from 1 block instead of 2, or 4 stairs. It really cuts down on your use of copper, and you don't have to worry about blasting through too much if you don't want to. I'll stick all these in there for right now. So let me go get my other pick real quick, and we will get busy. Alrighty, well, hopefully that was paused. If not, I'll be doing some editing. Okay, so that being said, so now that we switch picks and we're actually getting cobbled deep slate instead of regular. So I'm not entirely sure exactly on the floor layout I want to do up here. I know I don't want to be massive. I mean, I want to make it look nice, but I'm really not wanting to do a huge, massive house like that castle back on Titancraft. So I'm going to work on, and see, this is going to be kind of a thing. There's going to be a pillar. Let's see. We need to get out. Where did I? Okay, you know what? I may have left it downstairs. I apologize if this is like see me confused. But it's just like I did all this work in here. There it is. And supplies got moved down here while I redid. I so love the way this came out. It's just looking amazing. And adding the copper into that fireplace is so cool. Speaking of Corrales, I've been watching his Wife versus Minecraft series, and I know he did this so many years ago, but it's like she loves to troll him in that, and it's just for me, I would have. There's so many times I would have been, like gritting my teeth, like, okay. Anyway, it's fun. You should watch it if you haven't. Alright, so I'm going to dig out a floor plan. And obviously I can't go too much more down. I was going to raise the ceiling down there and I realized I can't. Because the raised portions, yeah, I just can't do it. So I'm going to get this dug out. Now, I love this. This is deep slate. I mean, one of my favorite materials. By far. Yeah, that's fine. And we're just going to do this. And you'll understand that in a minute. But if we get this all worked out and we do this, it'll be fun. So yeah, let me go ahead and get this knocked out and be right back. Already, like I said, I may have to do some editing, but we'll see. Okay, so we got this all dug out. Oop, forgot those. We got this all dug out. We're getting ready to set this up. I'm thinking, and definitely, yeah, I'm gonna have to dig some all out. But for now, we're just gonna work over here. That can be for another time or another day, or I may just do that off camera. But it's okay either way. So in case you're wondering, God, why aren't you doing this as a time lapse? You did the garden, you started the garden with a time lapse. I like time lapses, I do. But I tend to have more fun doing it this way. And it really, time lapse doesn't, that's kind of a distance off, and sometimes, it helps to see the process. So, you know what? I just realized I really should bring this up. Let's do that. Let's grab this. We'll take it back upstairs with us. So I had a couple of friends on the server. It's like last night. Was it last night? No, it was early this morning. I'm trying to think. I think it was actually. It was yesterday afternoon. That's what it was. And she's like 5 hours ahead. And I was and we were talking about builds and whatnot. And she's like, "Yeah, we've got all this copper." And I was like, "Oh, I love copper." She goes, "Oh." But she's teamed up with a friend. And she's like, "Well, I don't like copper." I was like, you're welcome to donate all of your copper over here, because I love using copper in my builds. So she's like, "Oh, well then here you go. You can have it." I'm like, "Are you serious?" She goes, "Yeah." So I have gotten so much copper now. I will have to show this kit to you guys. I apologize if you could hear that. I think my wife's doing a little bit of cleaning, so hopefully it won't get too loud. If it does, well then I guess we'll have to fiddle with it. So I'm kind of liking this concept right here. We're just gonna run this. This is basically, like I said, this is now a Keralis build, modified. We are tweaking it to our own personal style, and I'm sure he doesn't care. I'll have to feel free to anybody that wants to can feel free to say, "Yo, Keralis, check this out. This is what he did through Thin." I'd be glad to. Personally, if I could get his opinion on it, I'm sure he wouldn't care. Keralis, if you ever watch this video, dude, love your stuff. And this is what happens when you inspire, I'll tell you what. So anyways, we're working on this. Oops, didn't do that. Do we have? Yep, we got a little bit more. We're gonna need some more of this. So, I love dark oak floors. Dark oak, when it comes to flooring, dark oak is my favorite way to go. So we're gonna get this. And, whoa, I ran out already? Okay, so we're gonna quick run, whee, to the garden, or to the garden, duh, to the, to the vault. Do we have any more? No, we don't. So, we'll just do this, it's all we need. Crafting bench right here we can make use of. In case you're wondering what resource pack this is, it's actually called Lithos. They have already updated for 1.18. And I love their look because it's basically enhanced. I'm not a fan of just vanilla, but enhanced vanilla is very good. Alright, so I'm going to work on this flooring a little bit. Give my wife a chance to stop doing what she's doing. I'll be back in just a moment. Alright, so now that we're back, and my wife's had a chance to finish her. Then she was doing a little bit of vacuuming. Gave her a chance to finish that off. I have no problems with that. I kind of wish she would have waited till it was done, but it's okay. So, one other thing, because I found the geode, I have got lots of calcite now, and I love calcite. By the way, Mojang, if you're out there, we want calcite slabs, stairs, polished. We want more versions. Because I've played it on modded, where you can turn it into more versions, and it looks amazing. I just realized what that's. I didn't realize that. Okay, so we're gonna swap. Missed the block. And y'all didn't tell me. How dare you? You know what? I got an idea. Let's. How's that look? That's not too bad, right? That looks pretty good. Yeah, I kind of like that. Yeah. See, I had to work some fancy magic over here. Try to keep this in. I want to keep the entry. Of course, I moved this wall, so you walk in, you're facing a wall, but that's okay. I like the way it's coming out. So, like I said, I love calcite. I think it's great stuff. We're going to, yeah, there's a, in case you're wondering, I did some digging and then I left some space. It happens. Okay, so, we're going to put that back there, but we're going to work in a little bit of calcite right there. Oh, this texture pack definitely gives calcite a weird look, doesn't it? I'm not complaining. I just didn't realize how interesting calcite was going to be on this. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that. All right. But yeah, I'm gonna kind of. I will come back. I'll do that. That's gonna be the thing. Let's get back to what we were doing before I get sidetracked again. I do that when I build. I tell you. I don't know how many other people do it, but I do it when I build. I'll be doing something and I'll see something like, oh yeah, I want them to do that. All right, so I got the floor finished in, and I went ahead and marked out where the door is going to be at to access up here, where I want to do some maybe kind of a different style of window. I haven't really decided yet. So we're gonna go here. You know what? There. I keep seeing it in the corner flashing, so we'll just mute it. Not that anybody's on. I'm the only one on the server at the moment. It's all good. And there, and there. And there. See, I love this, but I'm trying to use it kind of sporadically, I guess. It's got a weird, kind of a purple vibe in this texture pack. I hadn't caught that before. Alright, so we're going to do this. There will be some tweaks, and yeah, I'll probably end up removing this one here, but we'll work that out in the future. So, if we do this. Oh yeah, I like that. Drake. Oh, yeah, I like that. That's cool. So what if we, let's see. Basically, yeah. I was looking at it, it's like if we continue the pattern, it would flip. So that's cool. We can work on that. I'll do that, and bam, bam, and there we go. And that puts there, and we'll do a quartz stair there at the door, and there we'll have the doorway. We go for there. Do I want to keep it rotated like that throughout the whole thing, or do I just want it? I think I just want it first like there. Like I said, work in progress. And I mean, I really think seeing the process sometimes can be more interesting than just a quick time lapse build. I really do. I do not that I'm going to stop doing time lapses. I'm not. I will do time lapses on big projects. Like I said, I would have done that, but it's not my build. And like I said, I'm going to link the video. So if you guys want to see how that's done, you can go watch his video. Let him have the pride of showing you exactly how he did that. It's a really cool video. He's very, the way he did it, I mean, I kind of want to, you know, sometimes you watch these videos and you're kind of like, I wish I had a way to contact them directly. I mean, I know my friends on Discord do. They'll let me know what they thought of a video. But it's like with Corrales or Tango or one of them, you know, you can message, you can leave a comment on their video, which is easy enough to do, but at the same time, I wish I could have a way to contact and get a response. It would be kind of cool, you know, to pick their brains, I would think. But yeah, I understand. You know, it's also a matter if you don't want to be swamped with stuff. It's like when I was, you know, XB put Hermitcraft Season 8 World up, you know, for everyone to check out. And he was on there, and people were just swamping him, and I wanted to ask him a quick question, but I was not going to bother him when he was being swamped by all the fanboy noobs that, you know, like, oh, I didn't want to be one of those people. So I was like, nope, I'm not going to bother him because he's already getting really pestered. So yeah, I'm not going to do it. You know what? I need some glass. As you can see, I constantly have guests. They won't go away. And I've noticed something, and I don't know if anybody else is aware of this. Probably, I mean, obviously, it's probably somebody that knows this. But I just recently discovered this, and I didn't think it was a thing. Now we don't. One to go. Okay. Look at it. 23 slime. And in just a second, I'll show you how. See, I have fish spawning in the pond. It's very cool. And I've seen them swim up the fountain. Didn't know they would do that to begin with. But more importantly, they run from slime. There was a slime. I mean, it wasn't even a big one. There's a slime just bouncing through here. And I'm watching every fish swim. I mean, they were kamikaze. They were dying. They were dead. It was creepy. It was like they were fleeing that thing. I did not know they would do that. So, anyways, I told you my friend gave me all that copper. Let me show you real quick. That's how much they gave me. This all came from her. That was so cool. So, you know, Kaza, thank you. That is a lot of copper. Okay, I came in here for, oh, glass. I came in for glass. Where am I going? That'll be enough. Normally I would do paints, but I'm not going to do paints this time. I'm going to go with less blocks because of the way or should I? Yeah, actually, you know what? We will go with some paints. Normally I was going to say we'll go with blocks just to do something different, but, oops. Okay, stop doing that. Let's try that again. By 6, there we go. There we go, 48 paints, more than enough for what we're going to do. As you notice, I'm gathering a collection of heads. Oh, I have so much fun playing Minecraft, I really do. Out of all the games I play, I've been playing since 1.2. This has been one of my steadfast, never say die games. With that I might get slightly bored of it, but generally what I end up doing is looking for a new server to go play on. Now, I used to play on all kinds of free servers, and And then I discovered Tangos, and the community is just so much more awesome that I went a whole different route with it. And I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna stick with, adult communities. No offense to the kids, but it's like, oh boy, I so much prefer an adult community, non-toxic people. Yeah. So I like in this because we're trying to keep that Hobbit feel. So I'm gonna do that, and I think. All right, so let me show you what we can do here. So if we go here, now see, personally, I'm not a fan of doing it around the door like it is downstairs. I keep running up on the slabs when I go in. It's like, ah, stop it. So I may fix that. So I'm liking this. If we come around here, we're going to go ahead and repeat this on the other side while we got the stairs in hand. And we'll do there. And I'm not going to do there because of the way I did the window. Do there. And okay, this is going to work. But this will match. I said I'm not a fan of it, but I may fix it. But for now, we're going to go with this. Back up. Got that. Okay. So we need spruce planks. And we're just going to check and check. And yeah, we'll just keep this going. And you know what? I'm going to do this just for a design flow thing. I love it. And I don't know. We may do something there. This is kind of like I said. It's always a work in progress. I've gone up to people's builds before. And I'm like, do you mind if I tweak something? And then I'll just add just a few things, and the response is always the same. Oh my god, just what makes you think like it was so simple. Sometimes the really simple things are, they provide the most aesthetic feel. Do I like this? Do we run this? Yeah, I do. Okay. I was gonna do that, but while it works up there, ooh, that's not good. Oops. I grabbed the wrong one. Why did y'all tell me I grabbed the wrong one? Oh, come on. You're supposed to be like, ow. Come on, man. That was the wrong one to do. Hi. So it's okay. All right. So I don't want to make this too long. My timer says I'm about out of time, and I do want to get this posted up tonight so it's available for the first day of the new year. Because yes, I am officially recording this on New Year's Eve. We have dinner plans with my parents tonight for that, so that's cool. Alright, and I do have more plans for decorating and doing, because it's like, oh, you know what? Watch this. Or this. Or this. You're like, Callie, but you're just making random holes in the wall. Yes, I am. And you'll see why in just a moment. Because I just had a really dumb idea that I think will look amazing. Okay, that's about 8. That should be enough for now. I can do more later. Remember how we were decorating with the calcite? But there's a secondary purpose to this. Let's see if you can guess it. I'll give you a few seconds while I make sure I didn't miss any spots. Alright, time's up. Secondary purpose. I don't have to go get concrete powder. I can just do that. Haha. Isn't that cool? And then what we can do is here and here. There we go. And I love it. And I'll have to make more and do there. And it'll look so awesome. But this is where we're at in the house for now. You know what? I will leave the work on this. I need to check my time. I really do. So, you know what? Let me go check, see how long we've been recording. And because I don't really want to make it too long. Because until I get better interwebs, yeah, longer videos can be a pain. So I'll be right back. Well, I checked the clock. I'm actually pushing 30 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and kill this here. I want to appreciate y'all tuning in. If you like the video, hit that like button. If you haven't yet, please hit the subscribe button. It helps a lot, especially for those of us that take the time to make the content. So yeah, it helps more than you know. Until then, I hope you all enjoyed the video. And if you have comments, questions, please feel free. I love them. I love reading through them. I don't seem to get very many, but I will take what I get. Until then, y'all stay safe. Enjoy your new year, because unfortunately, you know, I gotta go back to work. But I will try to do better at getting more content out a little bit more frequently. I promise you that. Until then, y'all stay safe. Keep it, keep being creative. Enjoy that Minecrafting. And I will catch y'all on the flip side. Thank you once again.